Look this way. Look at each other. Mouthpiece. Open. Abre la boca. Put it in, please. Put it in. Okay. La boca. Okay. These are right at the line. Everything in here is legal. When we start getting down here, then it starts getting bad. Prestame atención, protégete en todo momento, pelee duro, pelee limpio, toca los manos, buena suerte.
One of the best in the business is the third man inside the ropes tonight. That's Jack Reese for this title fight with Navarrete and Baez. And Dre, it was very interesting to sit with both fighters yesterday and to ask them what they thought of the other and what they thought the strategy that would be put forth would be. Because for Navarrete, he says, no, Baez is going to come out like a lion. I don't think he's going to come out and box. I prepared for him to come out. Meanwhile, Baez says, no, I plan on coming out and boxing. If I go to war with him, it's not going to go my way.
Man, it should be interesting. We're getting ready to find out.
But Timmy, the Baez of the past is a volume puncher.
He is a volume puncher, but in his last time out, he did show that he can box from the outside. That's how he got the victory. But look at the size difference. Look at Baez. He's fought at 118. He's fought at 122, 126. Whereas you have Navarrete, you can see how filled out he is. Hydrated. He's probably, I would say, about 100 and got to be at least 147 pounds.
Listen, you do this as long as we've done this, and your eye just knows. But the guy I'm looking at right now, I struggle to believe will be fighting at featherweight much longer.
You know, to be honest with you, I told you he has a poor diet. I talked to him in the fighter meetings about it. He said that one day I'll get a nutritionist, just not right now. He says, I enjoy eating what I eat, and it hasn't been a problem.
We will see.
Question that's always looming over a Navarrete fight is this the night that the mistakes catch up, the bad habits outside the ring?
No.
That's always the lingering question.
And then there are, you know, the non-conforming technique and fundamental stuff inside the ring. Baez says, you know, he sees these fundamental flaws, his defensive flaws and offensive opportunities to get after Navarrete. Like that. That's what Navarrete does, just floating off to the left and throwing that left hand.
Joet Gonzalez is the latest fighter to have gotten Navarrete's respect.
Yes.
And he told us that in the fight. He admitted he got hit with a lot of shots. He felt the shots. And he said that Joet was dirty, but Joet fought a good fight in that fight. It just wasn't quite good enough.
That was right here in this arena, in this ring, October 15th of last year. 12-round unanimous decision for Navarrete. But there were great moments for Joet Gonzalez. There was a right hand that landed in the 4th round. Gonzalez had to deal with a cut under his left eye that started early in that fight as well.
Tim, I don't think what Baez means by I'm going to be outboxing Navarrete is necessarily he's going to be moving around the ring. He's got those hands up tight. He's respecting the power of Navarrete. I just think he means he's going to be tighter with the way he goes about things.
Check this out. Baez right now is starting to get confident. Navarrete's allowing him to hit him. And just watch when Navarrete turn it on. He's just downloading right now, letting Baez have his way, and then just watch what happens.
There he comes with the long looping left hands that we've seen before, and Baez returns fire. And then comes with a sweeping left hand of his own. Good action here at the end of round 1.
That's how you get your respect. You got to answer the champion.
When safe drivers save for not answering their phone while driving, they feel like a big deal.
Did you get the ice?
Even if they forgot the ice. Save up to 30% on auto insurance with USAA Safe Pilot. Get a quote today.
Get a McDonald's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich with a medium fries and medium drink for just $5 when you order on the McDonald's app. Which is perfect, because you like your crispy, juicy, tender spicy. And spicy loves company. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hi, I'm Chrissy. Did you know that my mom's a witch? My dad's the devil.
Hey, everybody!
And I'm the Antichrist.
FX's Little Demon premieres August 25th on FXX. Stream on Hulu.
We only get what we get. Give it to me now. We only get what we get.
Well, the old San Diego Sports Arena, now Pechanga arena, and it is packed with loud, vocal, passionate fight fans. You gotta love that. In that first round, slow start, heated up towards the end. Both men landing 11 punches. Baez taking advantage of the guard of Navarrete for a moment, letting the hands go with 5 punches.
Look, you got to take into consideration that Navarrete's been out of the ring for 10 months. You know, he's typically used to fighting 4 or 5 times a year. He took a long break, and it's going to take some time to acclimate himself. I would say around 4 rounds, he'll start getting in his rhythm, and he'll start landing shots.
Suéltelo, suéltelo. Stop, stop, stop.
It's good to see a fighter like Baez, who is known for coming forward, have some sort of game plan. He's thinking in there. Now we'll see if it's enough, but he's giving himself a good, putting himself in position to try to win this fight.
Navarrete again flying off the ropes with those 2 left hands.
That's something we've never seen anybody do, or at least very rarely, is hit Navarrete to the body. Everybody goes for his head. Nobody touches the body. Baez is doing that in these first 2 rounds.
7 times early on, and then Navarrete himself went underneath with the left hand. There's another left hand to the body from Baez, trying to target that belt line.
Cuidado, ¿está bien? ¿Está bien?
A little bit of separation. There was a right hand that filled the hole from Navarrete.
So far, Baez is answering every question that Navarrete presents him. He gets hit, he comes right back.
Yeah, but nothing is on those shots. Nothing's on those punches at all from Baez. He's not a big puncher.
Should he not throw?
Oh, he has to throw. I mean, he's landing combinations. He can win the rounds on points.
Heard his corner calling out body shot, took that extra step to close the gap, landed the right hand.
Yeah, but when he throws to the body, his head is exposed right up in the middle.
Which means watch out for what's coming.
The uppercut.
That's right. Signature punch for Navarrete. 1-2 from Baez, and 4 punches returned from Navarrete.
Bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. There are bubbles everywhere. As an Expedia member, you earn points on top of your airline miles, so you can go and see even more of all the world's bubbles.
You are a crispologist, so you know that the extra crispy edges sticking out of that pillowy soft bun are the very best part of the crispy juicy tender experience. And that's saying something. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Choosing T-Mobile is like expecting this, but getting that. And so much more, like Netflix on us, and benefits that add up to more than $225 in value each month.
When safe drivers save for not answering their phone while driving, they feel like a big deal.
Did you get the ice?
Even if they forgot the ice.
Title challenger Eduardo Baez said, I'm coming in with a set strategy. I trust my prep. Nobody has the style like Navarrete, but I feel like I know what to do. So far, the early game plan is what you see on the screen there with the body shot. A 13-5 connect advantages. Baez has gone to the body.
Yeah, Baez sees that loose body Navarrete has, and he's trying to test it.
I like how Baez is even punching with Navarrete. Normally, Navarrete gets his engine going and everybody goes on the defense. That's not what Baez is doing. He's punching with Navarrete and he's landing some shots, which ultimately backs Navarrete off and allows Baez to reset. Those punches have enough on him, Tim, because if they didn't, Navarrete wouldn't be covering up, he wouldn't be reacting. It may not be one punch power, but it's enough to get the respect of Navarrete.
Man, I'm telling you right now, if Navarrete didn't have the punching power that he possesses, he would not be where he is in this sport, man. His balance is off, the way he shoots shots, always off balance, squared up. He breaks all the rules.
And Baez has good body language. We don't talk enough about that in boxing. Even when there's nothing clean landing, he looks like the aggressor. He looks like the fighter with more energy, and that is attractive to the judges. Or at least it should be.
Yeah, he has a better technique, and he's landing his offense down to the body, mostly, on Navarrete.
So far, Navarrete's not landing those signature uppercuts. He's missing them and getting countered like you see right here. But that can change, but thus far, Baez is fighting a good fight offensively and defensively as well.
Yeah, Baez is, you tend to see lays.
Navarrete had his hands down, went straight back, and Baez followed him with that right hand.
Yeah, Baez, he typically lunges in with his head, and he's normally over his front knee.
Crowd reacting to those left hands. You can see a little bit of range in that reach advantage of Navarrete. There's the left uppercut.
Baez smothered Navarrete right there. He didn't want to punch, so he smothered Navarrete, pushed him to the ropes, and now he's getting Navarrete in a position where he can get his shots off. Good sequence right there from Baez.
See a ton of ring rush from Navarrete.
I was just about to say, you start to look at that layoff now, and it materializes here in these first 3 rounds.
And his punches don't even seem to be bothering Baez at all.
Baez throws his own left uppercut and a right.
One day you might realize going to grandma's doesn't count as vacation. When you decide to go to that amusement,
No.
When you decide to go to Hawaii, aloha. Turns out you're beach people.
I think we're beach people.
Whoa, slow down, boys. We know you love it. And did you know they like ceviche? And best of all, the hotel has babysitters, so you have a date night. Remember those? With Amex, it's never a question of if vacation will actually feel like vacation. It's when.
Bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. There are bubbles everywhere. As an Expedia member, you earn points on top of your airline miles, so you can go and see even more of all the world's bubbles.
Joe, Tim, and Dre ringside with you as Eduardo Baez been working to the body. A 25-7 connect advantage to the body, Tim.
Yeah, he's taking advantage of all the tacos and all the burritos and pizza that Navarrete tends to eat during training camp. You know, Baez had a game plan. He has a game plan. He's executing that game plan tonight. He told us in the fighter meeting that's where he's going to pay most attention to, is down to Navarrete's body. No one has yet to do that. He's doing it well right now, and he's winning this fight.
309-day layoff for Emmanuel Navarrete, the WBO champion.
You know, when you hear a fighter talk about their opponent's punching power as much as Baez did in our fighter meeting, you don't know if that's a good respect or a bad respect. Right now, it's looking like a good respect, the kind of respect that made Baez prepare properly, made him work on his defense, so he wouldn't give Navarrete easy opportunities to land the power. And it's showing here in this fight tonight.
Bernardo, I saw you listening into the corner of Emmanuel Navarrete. What can you tell us?
Well, I spoke to Pedro Navarrete Jr., his trainer, and I asked him precisely about his hand. He says, look, it's a little stinger. He hit him on the top of the head, but it's not injured like it's been injured before. And he said, what I asked him to do is, look, you're missing your shots wildly. I need you to go to the body of Baez, and that'll settle him down.
We'll look for that.
Navarrete
falls in with that right hand.
Yes, he did, and he's accustomed, Navarrete, to losing the first couple rounds, getting in the rhythm and stepping on the gas. But when you treat your body outside of boxing the way that Navarrete does, sometimes you hit that gas pedal and that car doesn't move the way you want it to move. And again, it's always a question, is tonight the night?
You mentioned how he comes on later, and look at the title fights. 4 knockout wins after round 10, 3 knockouts in the 12th round.
Baez is just doing just enough to cut the punches down where they don't have their typical power. He's making Navarrete miss, and you see Navarrete trying to step on the gas just a little bit, but Baez steals the play.
Baez is doing a great job in not leaning forward. You know, he's standing pretty straight up, not leaning over his center line. And that's why he's not getting hit with those uppercuts from Navarrete.
That left hook that grazed the top of his head got Baez's attention. He recovered well, but he felt it.
You know, it typically takes a boxer, a boxing style, about 4 rounds to really get acclimated and you have been time off. It takes a slugger a little bit longer. Navarrete is a slugger. It might take about 6 rounds as opposed to 4 rounds.
Well, we're coming to the end of 4. We will see when he shakes off all that rust fully. Don't go anywhere. Short break.
Choosing T-Mobile is like expecting this, but getting that. And so much more, like Netflix on Us, Paramount Plus, and other top streaming services. Get benefits that add up to more than $225 in value each month on our Max Family plan. Plus, with our Price Lock Guarantee, we won't raise the price of your rate plan. Only at T-Mobile.
Get a McDonald's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich with a medium fries and medium drink for just $5 when you order on the McDonald's app. Which is perfect, because you like your crispy, juicy tenders spicy. And spicy loves company. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Pacifico is a
Número 5.
Very good start for the upset-seeking Eduardo Baez as we are 4 rounds into our WBO featherweight title fight. An opportunity to catch up with Mark Kriegel.
I'm just wondering, does Navarrete know these rounds count?
Yes.
You can talk about ring rust and diet all you want. You are how you prepare. The other thing with Baez, you know, he is boxing. That doesn't mean you retreat. It doesn't mean you necessarily always move backward. You know, we're unfair to the word boxing. But anyway, he's boxing. This is what it looks like.
Dre, I think you often agree with that assessment as the way that both analysts and fans view that term when somebody's a boxer.
That word gets a bad rap. I mean, there is such thing as power boxing where you can beat a bully, you can dominate and still be boxing.
Dre has it 3 rounds to 1 for Baez.
Those are typically exchanges that Emmanuel Navarrete will win and dominate. Thus far, that's not the case.
Better technique from Baez.
Well, he has a willingness to be in the fire with a guy who's known for his punching power and exchange punch for punch.
He took that dip to the left and came with the left hook. Baez just has a nice attitude to him, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, he does. He came here to win this championship tonight.
He said it all week long. He said, I'm going to take this from him.
Whoa, nice chopping right hand by Baez. Just taking advantage of all the flaws, all the horrible positions that Navarrete likes to get into.
Navarrete tried to chase him down with a right hand.
Baez is having success because he has a game plan, which is to be smart, have his hands up, not to be reckless. He's also showing the heart and mental toughness to answer Navarrete in key moments and key spots to get his respect. He's taking the shot of Navarrete well, but he's also delivering a good shot. He's not known to be a puncher, but trust me, Navarrete feels those shots to the body and to the head.
Cuidado con la cabeza. Stop, 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 stop. Cuidado. ¿Está bien? Stop. No, no, no. Right? Pelea.
Punch combination from the champ. Digs to the body with that left hand.
Choosing T-Mobile is like expecting this, but getting that. And so much more, like Netflix, On Us, Paramount Plus, and other top streaming services. Get benefits that add up to more than $225 in value each month on our Max Family Plan. Plus, with our Price Lock Guarantee, we won't raise the price of your rate plan. Only at T-Mobile.
A Whopper for her, for him, and everybody? With creamy avocado spread, crispy bacon, seasoned tortilla strips, and spicy sauce, the Southwest Bacon Whopper makes any moment Whopper-worthy. The Southwest Bacon Whopper, only at Burger King.
Top Rank Boxing on ESPN is brought to you by Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. Some of the action between the champ Navarrete and the challenger who's off to a good start, Eduardo Baez, who had a 21-19 connect advantage in that last round, the 5th round. Title defense tonight in our main event. A week from tonight, we will see 2 former world titleists in the main event as Jose Pedraza takes on Richard Comey, and also the top heavyweight prospect in the world, Jared Anderson, will be in action next Saturday night from Tulsa, Oklahoma on ESPN.
Navarrete at the start of this round is trying to do Navarrete type of things, just not having the effect that he typically would have. Baez is perfectly poised, watching,
putting that
looking,
defense on,
seeing everything that Navarrete is throwing, conserving energy, and looking to pick it up as this round goes on.
Pedro Navarrete had a sense of urgency in the corner, telling him, look, I need you to have a sense of urgency because this fight is getting away from you. Oh, here it goes.
And how quickly things can change. And it's over. How quickly things can change.
One shot.
Emmanuel Navarrete, who looked like a fighter coming off a long layoff. Imperfect, flawed, needing to find his rhythm. And just as we're hearing the report that his trainer said, you have to have a sense of urgency, the fight is over.
He is so hurt right now. He has no idea what's going on with his body.
The liver shot ends it in 6.
He is still in pain right now, and that liver is still pulsating at this very moment.
That's the power that you talked about from Navarrete that bails him out
all the time,
and that allows him to make the mistakes and gets away with it. But this first 6 rounds, or 5 or 6 rounds, should be a template for future Emmanuel Navarrete opponents. The way that Baez performed, but it's not a 5-round, 6-round fight. It's a 12-round fight or less, and Navarrete did what Navarrete does. He finds the shot or the rhythm that he needs to get the job done.
It was evident that the weight cut was draining for Navarrete.
And the layoff.
The layoff.
And the layoff.
Losing the 40 to 50 pounds he gains in between fights.
Seemed like a normal round where Baez was doing what he's been doing, boxing well. Navarrete just threw a right uppercut, just landed the perfect shot on the liver of Baez. Just a beautiful shot that fighters throw and work on all the time in the gym. Right uppercut, he didn't see it coming, boom! Didn't have a chance to brace or deflect the shot. Delayed reaction, he thought about it, he said, I need to go down. The referee counted right in front of Baez's face. He didn't have what it took to get up because that shot paralyzes that right side and it takes all the wind out of you.
My goodness. Baez did a good job at avoiding leaning forward that time. He leaned a little bit over that front knee. Navarrete set him up with that uppercut just to get him to bring those arms in, and then came around that right elbow right in the liver.
Well placed. Well placed. Bam!
That set up. That was a setup combination right there that ended this match.
We're going to take a short break and come back and get the official particulars and hear from Emmanuel Navarrete. Knockout shout to the liver. Done in 6.
A Whopper for her, for him, and everybody? with creamy avocado spread, crispy bacon, seasoned tortilla strips, and spicy sauce. The Southwest Bacon Whopper makes any moment Whopper worthy. The Southwest Bacon Whopper, only at Burger King.
It took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959.
Then we took a hard left in East Africa.
A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
When safe drivers save for not answering their phone while driving, they feel like a big deal.
Did you get the ice?
Even if they forgot the ice. Save up to 30% on auto insurance with USAA Safe Pilot. Get a quote today.
Hitting the road? Not all 5G networks are created equal. T-Mobile covers more highway miles with 5G than Verizon. T-Mobile has more 5G bars in more places than anyone. Another reason T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
Cracked windshield? Don't wait. Go to safelight.com. You can schedule service in just a few clicks. It's so easy. And more customers today are relying on their car's advanced safety features, like automatic emergency braking and lane departure warning. That's why our recalibration service is state-of-the-art. We recalibrate your vehicle's camera so you can still count on those safety features. All right, we're all finished.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Don't wait, schedule now.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Introducing Simply Spiked Lemonade. Real fruit that left the farm and has seen too much to ever go back. Simply Spiked Lemonade, your favorite lemonade brand, now spiked. It's getting juicy.
Hack your first shave with the Philips One Blade First Shave. Designed to protect your skin against nicks, cuts, and burns. Hack your first shave.
We only get what we get. We only get what we get.
You never know what awaits on the world's grandest stage. Because here, the greatest city and the greatest fans feel the greatest performances you'll ever see. How's that for an ending?
Boy, Emmanuel Navarrete, the world champion, didn't look that great tonight, but he looked great for one single moment, didn't he? And that was the liver shot that ended it. Let's get the official particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside Pechanga Arena, San Diego, this bout comes to a conclusion at 1 minute, 5 seconds of round number 6 for your winner by knockout and still WBO featherweight champion of the world, Emmanuel Vaquero Navarrete.
So Navarrete with the third defense of his WBO featherweight title. It happens with the 6-round knockout of the single body shot to the liver.